Thank you so much for making time for me. I know this is a busy time because I got word that you got a great show that's going on here in Toronto. And what would I call it? Comedy, music, empowerment, so many things, but it all focuses around just one sort of item that sort of broadens out this whole show.
That's right, the little black dress.
First, I got to ask you, how did you guys? Because you wrote this with somebody else, correct?
Yeah, I wrote this with 3 other people. Amanda Barker, she's a Second City alum in Toronto. Chris Bond, he wrote Evil Dead the Musical. And Natalie Tenenbaum wrote the music, and she's the vocal arranger for Mean Girls on Broadway.
Okay, so that's some powerhouse people, because all the stuff that you just mentioned, I've seen their stuff before. So this is where the wow factor comes in. But what exactly? Like, I gave little sort of snippets of what this is about, but what exactly is this about? And little black dress. Why is it focused around this?
Well, the thing about the little black dress is that every woman has a little black dress. Or 2 or 3. And it's the story about these 2 best friends going through life together in the little black dress. So whether it's, your first kiss or your first time you lose your virginity or your first, wedding, these are all major life events that every single person can relate to. But what happens is it's a very funny spin on all these things. And it's the story of these 2 best friends going through life for these funny events that happen in their life, and one of them has the more traditional life, of the kids and the baby, and the other one is single and free and living her best life. And it's something that every single woman, and honestly, even guys, every guy that has come out to the show has been like, this is a blast. I want to bring my guy friends. So it's been a perfect date night. It's a perfect girls' night out. It's a perfect show and evening to call your mom or your best friends and come out to the theater and laugh and have a real great time.
Now, the stories that we hear about, were these from several other people? Was it experiences that you have gone through and your other friends? Like, how did that work?
I'll say that a lot of it are definitely experiences that the writers have had. Mm-hmm. I know for me, the story of how I lost my virginity is almost word for word in this show. So,
oh my goodness!
Yeah, so it's very fun, and then also it's even really fun because we do audience interviews and we go out into the audience and we ask them about their first kiss and then we improvise it on stage. So every single night it's a different show.
I love stuff like that.
So fun for us.
I love stuff like that, and you're right when you say then. Like, you can come see the show and then come see it again and then come see it again, and you're seeing 3 different shows if you come 3 different times.
Yep, exactly. And that's, that's honestly, people love that. And it's been such a blast because we do that twice. We go into the audience twice and we talk to them and improvise, and it's just a blast. It's so funny because honestly, people come up with funnier things than we could come up with.
What is it like?
Amazing.
What is it like for the actors to be able to do that? Because I've seen certain shows that are like that. So this really got me intrigued and excited about what is it like for them, because that really shows how good they are.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely the thing that I think makes Little Black Dress so special is that it's a full original musical, but then it also has improv. So a lot of times you'll see shows and it's either just an improv show or just a comedy show or just a musical. But Little Black Dress has both. So that's why people are like, oh, this is really special. You guys made me laugh. You guys did improv. You had your songs. The songs are amazing. But then also there's a lot of heart because it's the story of these 2 girls going through life. And it's something that every woman can relate to and look at the women in their lives. And it's honestly, when we did it, we thought people would say, oh, my God, I laughed so hard. Oh, my God, the male stripper was so sexy. And when it ended, people said, we keep hearing, oh, man, it was a really beautiful story. I cried. I laughed. It was just a great night out at the theater.
Okay, now, I want to go back a little bit about talked about the fact that you wrote about losing your virginity. What is it like for you watching the audience, watching your real life story? Because that's something that's extremely intimate and extremely personal.
You know, it is. And last night my parents came to the show.
Oh, no.
So that was not, it was, for the rest of the audience, I think the thing is, I mean, what I love about our show is that, you know, our whole lives you get fed these fairy tales of how these things are going to happen, these major moments in your life, your kiss, your virginity, or your wedding, and it's supposed to be so magical and beautiful and easy, and it's not. I mean, it's maybe yours was, but I'm saying for me and then the women we talked to at the show, most women say, you know what, this is so relatable because this is real life, and you guys are saying it. And there's not a lot of things or shows or, you know, movies that just talk about how real things really are and how things really went down. So, you know, I think it just, people laughed the whole way through the song and about how uncomfortable and awkward and weird, but then they relate to it. So it's kind of cool to say, like, you know, you're not alone, I'm not alone. We all had this, and this all happened to us, and, yeah, it wasn't the way we thought. Right?
And I agree with you. And let's put it this way. Every guy, if they were really going to admit they know that they were, A, surprised it was happening, and B, went, wow, that was fast. So we will leave it to that. So this sounds so fantastic. And when the show is running from, it's running till when?
It's June 4th to June 9th at the CAA Theater, which is formerly the Panasonic. So we're only here for a few more days, but tickets are selling fast because word of mouth is spreading from these first 2 days. It's been a hit. We're so excited. And
then, are you taking the show on tour?
Yeah, we're going on a national tour. So we've already got 15 cities booked all over the U.S., and we've got dates booked all through the spring, summer, fall, and into 2020. So
okay, so
we're so excited to open Toronto. Toronto's been an amazing city.
I love it. So we got to get out there. We got to see that. We definitely got to support it. Where do we go? Where do we go to get tickets? Website, stuff like that. And also, if the show's got Instagram or anything that we can follow, where do we go?
Yeah, if you go to littleblackdressthemusical.com, you can get tickets on there. You can see our tour schedule. And if you go to Instagram at Little Black Dress the Musical or LBD Musical, you'll find us.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for making time for me, and thank you for putting together something that's funny, something that's relatable, and something that's going to be different every time we get a chance to see it.
I love that. Thank you so much for having me. I hope I see you guys out there.
Definitely. Take care. Thanks again.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.